Hi, welcome to a Happy Dog. Today it's all about training. Training. What are we going to concentrate on training? Training, I prefer calling it education because if it's my kid, I would want to educate my dog to communicate with me. I need to understand what he wants to communicate with me, and he needs to understand what I want to communicate with him. Yes, commands are important. Sit, shake hand, stay, come. He needs to understand my lingo. He needs to understand my language. मैं चाहता हूँ मेरा डॉग समझे मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, लेकिन इसके अलावा ट्रेनिंग एंड एजुकेशन इज़ अ वेरी वेरी बिग एंड वास्ट सब्जेक्ट. उसका बॉडी लैंग्वेज क्या है, उसका माइंडसेट क्या है, उसका टाइमिंग क्या है. ही नीड्स टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट and when I want him to respond, right? At the same time, I need to understand when he is interested, when he is not interested, what his timing of responding to a particular command. Yes, so we will be covering eventually, slowly, in multiple videos. For today, we are just going to give you an introduction of what is the timing of the command and how many times are you supposed to give command. Definitely, I would want my dog to always respond to me as and when I require him to. For example, there are multiple instances when parents come to us and they are like, मेरा dog gate खोलते ही भाग जाता है. मैं gate खोलूँगा. I'll ask my dog to come. Wait, sit. I don't want him to run. He needs to understand. मेरी permission के बगैर वो बाहर नहीं जाएगा. I would rather be like he is always wanting to take permission from me. Shut up. Go. Right? Now, most of the parents get worried. Dog भाग गया. मैं भी भागूंगा उसके पीछे. I also have to run to catch my dog. It's a game of catch. Don't play that. Always have confidence that your dog is gonna obey you. First and foremost is manifestation. Always have a positive attitude. Shut up. Okay. Always be the confident. Your dog is gonna obey you. आपका dog आपकी सुनने वाला है. क्यों? क्योंकि you are gonna spend considerable amount of time educating him. Now, to take this forward, we will be using dehydrated chicken liver. We prefer using and training dogs with dehydrated treats or boiled chicken, boiled vegetables, because it's always healthy. Those fancy treats which are lying in the stores are all filled with preservatives, and I am never gonna feed my doggos with any of the chemicals and preservatives which are not meant for their species. So let's start with commands. How, when, what is your body language, and what is your timing. Let's get Shadow into the frame. Shadow, idhar aa. Sit. रिवॉर्ड्स. मल्टीपल पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं मेरा डॉग तभी सुनता है जब मेरे हाथ में ट्रीट हो. जरूर नहीं है. रिवॉर्ड्स आर ऑफ मल्टीपल काइंड्स. आपका अटेंशन इज द बिगेस्ट रिवॉर्ड. सेकेंड इज फूड. थर्ड इज पैम्परिंग. फोर्थ इज प्ले. दिस categorization and levels of rewards will change with the kind of reward. You need to first understand what motivates your dog the most. There are certain breeds like Belgian Malinois, German Shepherds. They prefer play over any food or pampering. So आपको first you need to understand your dog's mindset. उसको क्या चाहिए. In case of Shadow, उसको treats बहुत पसंद है. Right? So we always, when we were training him, we used to use natural treats. Right now we are using chicken liver like I mentioned earlier. Right? आपका body language क्या है, आपका timing क्या है, very important. Let's concentrate on body language and how many times are you gonna command the dog. Shut up. इधर sit. I'll always command only once. जो भी key words है, जो भी command words है. For example, sit is a command word. मैं एक ही बार बोलूँगा and I'll wait patiently for him to obey. The more I wait, the faster he will do. Because the faster he do, the faster he gets the reward. Hand signs. Hand signs are more potent than verbal words. Hand signs, they understand faster than verbal words. क्योंकि एक बार आप बोलोगे वो सुनेगा, समझेगा, react करने में time जाएगा. Signs easier है. So always combine your commands with signs in the initial phase. Eventually you don't have to you will either use verbal commands or either you will use hand signs. Let's try without verbal commands, only on hand signs. Here you go, right? Communication is the key, right? There is no magic mantra कि ऐसा करे तो ये dog सुनेगा. You need to understand the frequency of your dog, the mindset of your dog, how and when he reacts is very important. What is your body language? Your body language always has to be commanding. Keep your chest up. Don't bend in front of your dog. The moment you bend in front of your dog is gonna think he is higher than you in hierarchy. Never ever try to pamper or rishwat mat do. Don't bribe him. I'm showing you the treat. Come to me. No. Hide your treat. Keep your treats out of this equation. Shadow, idhar. Sit. You don't need to bribe your dog. Always make sure that reward comes after performance. वो सुनेगा आपकी, he obeys you, then give him a reward. Right? Sit down. All you need is confidence. Like I said earlier, manifest. Always think कि आपका dog is gonna be obedient to you. We come across a lot of parents. ये नहीं सुनेगा. He won't listen. He will never listen. If you have that attitude, he is gonna become like that, right? Always have the attitude that my dog is gonna obey to me. And make sure what you're doing is consistent and repetitive. If today I am using this sign for sit, tomorrow also I'll use this sign for sit. Rest of his life, I'll use this sign for sit. Some people try to make it different, right? I understand. The communication channel has to be clear and open and single mode of communication. एक कमांड एक ही वक्त बोलना है आपको. फर्क नहीं पड़ता चाहे एक डॉग रहो या 4 डॉग रहो. Always make sure कि आप एक ही बार कमांड कर रहे हो. Right? Come. Sit. Good. Come. Sit. Come here. No. You see the excitement? That is actually a good thing. They are interested in you. They are actually interested in what you are going to give them. They are actually interested in performing. तो ऐसे मत सोचो कि यार ये एक्साइटेड हो जा रहा है. वो एक्साइटमेंट इज ओनली व्हाट इज मेकिंग इट बेटर. दे आर एक्चुअली इंटरेस्टेड इन व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. वो इसको देखो. शी इज इंटरेस्टेड इन फूड. शी नोज जब तक वो अभी नहीं करेगी उसको कुछ मिलेगा नहीं, तो वो पहले ही ढूंढ लेगी यहाँ वहाँ. राइट? डोंट डिस्टर्ब हर. मल्टीपल टाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस, वी वांट द अटेंशन इमीडिएटली. दीज आर नॉट machines. These are not softwares. They are a living being with their own mindset. Let them use it. Once they are done using it, then command it. Take your time. कुछ भी एक दिन में हासिल नहीं होगा. Take your time. Good. Come here. Good boy. Good. Sit. Come here. Come. Yes. Sit. Good boy. And always reward. Make sure that you are rewarding a lot initially, so that you can reward less later on. I hope we were able to cover what we wanted to. Decide for yourself. Make sure you choose the best for your doggo. We are always there to support you. Welcome to a happy doggo.